Are learning the horrible, fatal electric scooter versus car accident over the weekend is actually an example of two growing problems right here in Ohio: drugged driving and sharing the road.
It's concerning because more and more people are choosing to walk or ride to get around. Tara Molina talked to experts and law enforcement. And Tara, you asked about solutions.
Solutions, Danita, to problems that all of us may not be directly involved in, but they certainly impact every single one of us, whether you drive, ride a bike, ride a scooter, or even walk through town. But the experts I talked to today said there are a few things that all of us can do to make our roadways safer. Whether you're behind a wheel, holding onto handlebars, pedaling, or using your own 2 feet to get to work, school, the store, this affects you. This affects all of us. Lieutenant Rob Gable with Ohio Highway Patrol told me deaths involving pedestrians are up this year, currently at 30% of all fatalities. And so are incidents involving people using drugs and driving.
All of the drugs that impair certainly are a concern for us, as they should be for anyone that's in the roadway without protections of a car.
An example of both just this past weekend in a visually chilling and fatal scooter versus car crash. A young woman on the scooter wedged in the front of that car lost her life. The man who hit her had just snorted heroin before ramming into her from behind.
To hit a pedestrian, whether they were on a bike or a scooter downtown, is quite disturbing. Being a local bike advocate, it makes me kind of angry. We've worked for years to advocate for safer streets downtown specifically.
So what can we do to curb the problems putting all of us at risk? First, and most obvious, the rules of the road. Bikes and scooters have to be in the street and drivers have to share it. You have to give a rider at least 3 feet distance. If you don't,
It could be something like a traffic ticket. It could be a warning.
and for those choosing other ways to get around,
Whether you have a legal right to be where you are or not, you don't have the protections that a car has. So you need to be visible, wear bright clothing so that people can see you.
as for drugged driving, especially with heroin's hold on our state, unfortunately, no one can stop a user from getting behind a wheel. But Lieutenant Gable said you can make a difference by putting away distractions and staying vigilant.
Make sure you're aware. Don't take for granted that everyone's going to do the right thing. Drive or walk or ride defensively.
Another problem here in Cleveland, drivers using bike lanes like the one we're joining you from right now as passing lanes. Not only is that dangerous, it is against the law as soon as you cross that white line. Now, if you want to learn more about the rules of the road, maybe you need a little refresher, I put them up on our website. You can also find tips from those experts on our News 5 app. We're reporting live in Cleveland tonight. Tara Molina, News 5.